Let's break down one of the most misunderstood areas: what actually qualifies as a shelter under ESG. A facility must meet a very specific definition. An emergency shelter is defined as a place whose primary purpose is to provide temporary shelter for people experiencing homelessness without requiring leases or occupancy agreements. That definition sounds simple, but where people get it wrong is in how that definition is applied in real life. Because not every space that helps people qualifies as a shelter. Now, this is where day shelters come in. A day shelter can qualify under ESG, but only under very specific conditions. First, its primary purpose must be shelter, not services, not programming, not just a place where people come in and out. It must function as a place where individuals can remain, not just receive something and leave. And this is where many facilities unintentionally disqualify themselves, because they are designed as service centers, not shelter environments. So let's go deeper into what primary purpose really means. It means that when someone walks into your space, they are not just accessing a service, they are entering a place where they are allowed to stay. A place where they are not rushed out. A place where presence is permitted. A place that functions as temporary refuge. And one of the most important requirements is this: people must be able to remain there for the full duration of operating hours. That means if your facility is open from 9 to 5, a person experiencing homelessness must be able to stay during that entire time, not just for an appointment, not just for a meal, not just for a service interaction. They must be able to remain, because at that point, you are not just providing services, you are providing shelter. And that distinction matters. Now let's talk about what does not qualify. Doctors' offices do not qualify, because individuals are only there for the duration of an appointment. Multi-service centers do not qualify if people are expected to leave after receiving services. Food pantries, soup kitchens, and cafeterias do not qualify if they only provide meals without allowing individuals to remain. And the reason is simple. These spaces do not function as shelter. They function as service delivery points, and ESG draws a clear line between the two. So when evaluating your space, the question is not, am I helping people? The question is, am I providing a place where people can stay? Because ESG is not based on intention, it is based on function. How your space operates is what determines eligibility. And this is where strategy becomes important. If your goal is to qualify under ESG as a shelter, your space must be designed and operated in a way that clearly reflects that purpose. That may mean adjusting how long people can remain, how your space is structured, and how your services are delivered within that environment. Because even if you are doing meaningful work, if your space does not function as shelter, it will not qualify as shelter. So the key question becomes, is your space functioning as a place people can stay, or just a place people visit? Because that difference determines eligibility. Now you know what actually qualifies as a shelter under ESG.